Hey there folks, this is Rocky Red Panda here for P&D Studios. It is Wednesday, so this means it's time for another food review. But before we get into anything, make sure you guys like and subscribe. That's right, like and subscribe for more awesome videos here at P&D Studios. Hit it. Welcome back, guys. Again, my name is Rocky Red Panda, and this is P&D Studios, and this is my weekly food reviews. I did take a break off because it was Christmas and all the fun stuff involved with Christmas and getting ready for the holidays, presents, family coming over, cooking food. Yeah, I decided, well, let's take a little break from everything. But welcome back, you guys. It's awesome. So, before we get into anything, I gotta say this is the last food review for 2021. We come next year, we're moving into 2022. How about that, guys? Yeah. And that will come July, will mark my 3-year anniversary for doing food reviews here at P&D Studios. So that's gonna be fun. We have a lot to look forward to. But we also have a new segment added to my food reviews where we're gonna have a look back. Because I've reviewed so many places now, I can do a look back at previous places I've reviewed to see how they're doing since I did my first review. So, pretty cool. But, let's get into this week. So, this week, I know I pushed it off for weeks, but we're going to do it. So, this week, we're going to be going to Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Excuse me. We're going to be talking about this place. Well, I love that. That was great. We're going to talk about this place here. The Korean Bulgogi House, located in beautiful Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. That's right. So where are they located? Well, they're located on the other side of town. If you cross the little railroad bridge and the and all that fun stuff. So they're located out that direction. But you guys, don't take my word for it. Just watch this video. All that food looked absolutely delicious, didn't it? So, the Korean Bulgogi House. So what can we talk about them? Well, they're family owned and operated, and they cook all their food from scratch, which is very delicious. Now, when we talk about Korean food especially, as I mentioned in previous videos, it's hard to find authentic cuisine, especially when it comes to Asian, within the perimeters I've set for doing these reviews. Especially here in my area, it's hard to find a truly authentic Asian cuisine. But when it comes to Korean Bulgogi House, they are very authentic from when it comes to Korean food. I absolutely love them. So as you saw in the video, as soon as you walk in, it's a little small establishment. Kind of looks like a burger joint on the outside. Or it used to be with a little window drive-thru. Can I help you, sir? Pick up your food and off you go. But you enter, it's a small little quaint building. It's not big, so it can't fit a large party of 10. But it can fit small size parties perfectly fine. Just few small tables because the food she cooks is absolutely amazing. So we sat at our table, and the first thing I noticed as you look around is the decor. All Korean decor around there. They have the TV in the background with Korean television playing, so it's very authentic. I love it. So when we came to ordering food, the menu is simple, it's easy to read, and it's all authentic Korean food. And I love it. I don't like menus that are just looking like you're looking over page by page. You got Korean here, you got some Japanese here, you got some Chinese here, you got some American. Oh, look, there's pizza. No, that is not what I like to call authentic. But when you come to the Bulgogi House, small things. So what we ordered, of course, we got our hot tea. We ordered some pot stickers, some radish, and of course, kimchi. Now, the kimchi, my dad said, was homemade, and he likes kimchi. Ooh, kimchi is delicious. A little spicy. I love my kimchi. But what we got as the meals, of course, we tried the bibimbap, which my mother got, and both Dad and myself, we got the beef bulgogi. So before we get into bulgogi, because if you watch my previous videos of Korean barbecue, you would know what bulgogi is. But you're probably going to be asking, what is bibimbap? Well, a bibimbap is, I have my notes here, so I have to write them down. A bibimbap is mixed rice, or a mix of seasoned vegetables on top of rice with an egg, served with spicy gochujang sauce. And of course, my mother doesn't like spicy stuff, so she didn't get the sauce. But it was good. It's delicious, as you saw in the video. And the way they cooked it was absolutely amazing. It was authentic to a T. Now, when it came to the beef bulgogi, now, I'm used to going to a Korean barbecue, ordering beef bulgogi. They cook it in front of you, blah, 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 and boom. But this was already pre-made. They cook it in the kitchen, put it with rice, apply it on a plate, boom, out to you. It was still delicious. Beef bulgogi, if you're wondering what bulgogi is, that is the type of sauce they use when they make either beef, pork, or chicken. It is absolutely delicious. Now, when it comes to the prices range anywhere between $1 up to the most expensive thing on the menu, which is $15. Now, let's talk about some of the amenities and the perks you guys are going to be asking about. Now, is it vegan and gluten-free? Did you have options for that? Yes and yes. What about large parties? I would say no to large parties because of such a small space. It's more intimate with such a small space. Is there handicap parking? Of course there is. Parking is on premise, so there's parking in rear of the establishment as you saw in the video. Now, what about parking itself? Well, that goes with the parking itself, so we don't have to worry about that. What about the service? Service was absolutely on par. There was one waitress. She served between multiple tables. She did her job. It was just great. Now, overall, with everything that I mentioned, including great wait staff, quick service time, the delicious, authentic Korean food, I'm going to give this place a rating of 9 out of 10. Huzzah! Yes, I love it. You guys, this is amazing, especially for really good traditional Korean food within South Central Pennsylvania. So Korean Bulgogi House is definitely worth checking out. Now you're probably thinking, why did I give it 9 out of 10? Well, but for a small place, they have a lot of good food, good prices, but they could maybe add some more things to the menu on down and maybe move some stuff out. But regardless, you're not going to find anywhere else in this area that has authentic Korean food like Korean Bulgogi House. So if you've been to Korean Bulgogi House, I want to hear your review. Leave them in the comments below. And definitely do check out Korean Bulgogi House over in beautiful Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. It's highly worth it. Now, getting to my new segment. I love this. Gonna move back over. We're done with you. Out. We'll get back to you in a moment. But in my new segment, calling Let's Take a Look Back. Pretend there's like these little waves that you see in TV shows. Reminiscing from time once be. So a while back, I actually did a food review of a place in Hagerstown, Maryland called House of Kobe. Well, I had a chance to go check out House of Kobe again, which I went there tonight with my parents. I took my parents there, and that was the ultimate key, whether they would like it. And of course, my dad absolutely loved their sushi. House of Kobe, since I reviewed him, I'll put it this way. It doesn't matter what day of the week you go, they're always busy, especially for takeout. And of course, you got the American things happening in the back of the huzzah, you want an egg? Crack. Cook. Yeah, you got that happening in the back. But the traditional food, again, is in the front. They have the best sushi within the area. Oh, I love their sushi. They have really traditional Japanese food. And it's busy. They're always busy. So there's never a night that it is dead there at House of Kobe. So since I reviewed them, they're still busy. And of course, my rating still stands in last time. And of course, they're the only place in the area that I know of that has onagi. Now, if you don't know what onagi is wonderful, wonderful freshwater eel. I love eel. Eel is absolutely delicious. So, again, thank you, House of Kobe. You guys are still amazing. You're still great. And if you haven't checked them out, also check out House of Kobe in Hagerstown, Pennsylvania. And also, again, check out Korean Bulgogi House in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, if you have not checked them out. But for now, I know you guys are probably starving. This is Rocky Red Panda, signing out for my final food review of 2021. I will be seeing you guys come January 2022. So until then, eat hearty, be safe. Peace out.